What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where it's Master Manhunt Day, but it doesn't come full of joy. Unfortunately, we are being hit with some bugs, so don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Alright, so if you watched my video from earlier today, this is it. This was the first time we did the new manhunt, because obviously you have to do it on like heroic or easier before you can unlock master. I'm just going to play this now. There's a couple of enemies left to kill, but if you've seen this, you know, if you're looking at this video, you probably come to this conclusion that I can't progress, I can't finish the master manhunt. Is there something wrong? Is there something that I'm meant to do that I'm not being able to see, or something like that? But what you'll find is you'll get to this section here where the boss is meant to respawn, because it happens in waves. I think there's 3 waves if I remember correctly, and nothing happens. You'll kind of wander around, and it's like there's the invisible traps that she throws out, so like the ones that look like decoys that actually shock you or blow up or hurt you. If you wander around, every now and again one of them will get you, but it's invisible and there is no boss. You just can't progress. We spent a little while scouring the area, wondering what's going on. Unfortunately, yeah, you can't progress. It's actually a bug. It's now officially on the Trello, but from scouring the internet, looking on Trello and talking to people about it in my Discord, there's a couple of things that you can do to kind of prevent it or make it not happen. I don't think it happens all of the time. I jumped in with a group earlier on just to help them out on this section, and we were having this same problem. But there was one thing that we all had in common when we were doing these runs, is that we all were using exotic guns. Now, I don't know if it's the exotic guns that are causing the problem. I don't know if it's the kind of status, like for instance, St. Elmo applies the electric status, if that's causing the problem. I don't know if Pestilence Ticks is causing the problem, but every time somebody used some kind of exotic, a Scorpio or something, it caused the mission to do this and bug out. Now, a few other people have said to me that during the first wave, if you don't shoot the boss at all and clear the entire room and then start to kill the boss, that will also mean that, you know, everything's okay and it will carry on and they won't bug out. I've not seen that personally. I've just seen that every time some kind of, or some person has used some kind of exotic weapon in this section, it's caused it to do exactly what you're seeing here now on the screen. Now, what you can do is you can just kill yourself, nade launch yourself, throw your nades, wipe, you get a checkpoint anyway, start the room all over again. But I know people have gone 5-10 times where it consistently keeps happening. More so than how it should be working, which is, yeah, pretty weird. Now, a couple of things that I got from Reddit. Somebody said destroy all the decoys before you do any damage to the boss, and that also stopped it from bugging. But again, I can't confirm that. So yeah, just be careful with what you're shooting and what guns you are using. There is another bug that seems to be affecting people. Now, I've not seen this, but apparently people were struggling to tab over to this section here. Now, I just pressed C and I tabbed over fine. And I think as well on console, you can use the controller to go over. You can't kind of navigate over regularly. I can't get my words out. It's too late. It's too early in the morning. So just be aware that you can use a button to tab over instead of using the mouse or whatever, and you'll be able to get over to that final mission and you won't be kind of stuck. I think they're stuck on 11. They don't see 12. So yeah, just press C and you should tab over. But I've seen that in a few places as well, although that's not down on the board as a problem, unlike this one is with the final boss. But there is one other thing as well to warn you about when it comes to this last mission. When you kill the boss, make sure you've got an empty inventory. It seems like an old bug is returning where if you've got a full inventory, the boss does not drop to your delivery box. You just kind of lose it and you've got to do it again. Why have I been disconnected? The servers have been giving me jip for the last hour. I think it's probably telling me I should be going to bed. But either way, just remember, make sure you've got space in that inventory. And if you do all them other things, hopefully you'll be able to get through the Master Manhunt and get yourself the new Tinkerer Master. That actually is pretty good. It's not as bad as some people are making out. There's definitely a few standout builds that you'll be able to use with it. So with all that said, I'm going to go to bed. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching as always, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, agents. Bye bye.